Hi, I'm Mike doing business as JR, and this is actually going to be a multi-part series of videos. It's all about Craigslist. Craigslist is very difficult to deal with. They basically hate online marketers. And that's a shame because not all online marketers are a bunch of scam artists or schemers or spammers or any of that. You know, there's a lot of good people who are involved in this business. People who are just trying to survive, trying to support their kids. And what online marketers do is actually help other people. You know, if there's a company who has and this could be any online company. There are some micro-sized companies who have created a product that nobody knows about, so they depend on affiliate marketers to get their product out there. And the affiliate marketer will use the product, try it out, give a review, and then go tell other people about it. And it helps that person. You know, and that's like a mom and pop type website, getting help from an affiliate marketer. You know, if you have any kind of product, anything, whether it's art, movies, videos, photos, a photo business, it doesn't matter. Affiliate marketing or online marketing helps get that stuff out there. And really, that's really the only way to do it is online marketing. You know, you're not going to have the money typically to go and get a TV ad or a radio ad. And that may not be as effective as it used to be. I mean, unless you can get up there and get on the networks and get your ad seen, most likely the only thing you could afford is possibly local ads. So it's an unfortunate stigmata that online marketers have, and I don't really understand why Craigslist hates them so much, but that's Craig's site, so he can do what he wants. But there are some things you need to know. Craigslist is the #1 free online classified ad site there is. They will bring your site tons of traffic, more than any other site there is. So if you have something to promote, that's the best place to go. But in order to do so, there are some things you need to know. So I'm just going to go through this. There's a lot to do, so I'm going to separate this video into different parts. So today, let's just talk about posting a typical ad and what you should do in order to do that. The first thing you need to know about is Craigslist likes to do phone verified accounts. Now, if you have a home phone like a landline or a cell phone, that's not going to be a problem. It will be a problem if you have something like Magic Jack. I have Magic Jack. They would not accept my phone numbers, which sucks because for me, I don't use my home phone. There's no reason for me to have a landline, but I want to have an emergency phone in case something happens to my cell phone. So Magic Jack's great because I pay one small fee a year and it works just like a phone. But Craigslist won't accept that. So if you have an account with Craigslist that say they close down because they don't like what you're doing, you're going to have to go buy phone numbers now. Otherwise, you can't post. So that's something to keep in mind, and another reason why you don't want to abuse Craigslist, because you don't want to get your account closed. The second thing is, if you do more than one account, which if you're in online marketing, you probably will, you're going to want to clean your cookies, and you're going to want to have something that changes your IP. Now, I don't do that. I actually have 2 computers, so I only have 2 Craigslist accounts. I separate the 2. And so that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to create more accounts. And both accounts I'm posting in my area. That's the other tip too. You don't want to go post an hour out of your area or your ads aren't going to go live. So you want to have different emails for your accounts. You don't want to use the same one. It's just not going to work. Once you get that done, you're going to want to clean your cookies with Cookie Cleaner. Now I use C Cleaner to clean my cookies because your computer, your operating system's not going to do as good of a job as you need it to do. It's just not. So you're going to want something that will clean every trace of those cookies because Craigslist and Backpage, they like to stick cookies in there and monitor you every time you show up. And if they feel like you're visiting the site too much or you're posting too much, that could cause your ads not to go up or cause your whole account to get shut down. So you don't want that. And the big thing you need to know is that Craigslist use robots. You know, they have a small staff from what I heard, so it's not them doing this. They create these robots that go around and look for things. And if there's things it doesn't like, it shuts you down. It really sucks. It really does. You know, you could be someone who has something really legitimate to post. And if you don't say something right, they shut you down. It really is awful. I honestly do not like Craigslist at all. But It is an important tool, an important method, and we do need to treat it with some respect. Okay, so keeping that in mind, now, you create your account, you go to make your first post. When you make your first post, don't be honest, don't lie. Do not put anything about working online or working at home unless you're posting in the Biz Ops section. Any other section, don't do it because your ads aren't going to go up. Don't make false claims. Don't even put numbers in your ad. I see some people put down, earn $1,000 a week and their ads go live, but that's not going to work all the time. If you put numbers in your ad, it could cause your ad not to go live. The next thing is you want to be sure that your ad, just like your headlines, doesn't list any of those things I just mentioned. And you want to be careful about your website link. Now, the problem with that is if you're posting too many ads with that link, their robots are going to pick up on that and your ads aren't going to go live. One way to get around it is by doing clickable ads. Clickable ads are fantastic, and I'll tell you about those in another video, but that's another fantastic way to go. Written posts you can do. You can actually stick hidden tracker codes in there so you can see how many people visit your ads, but I will tell you about that also in another video. You can add images. Images are always great. A lot of people like images. So you want to do that in your location. You always want to put a location down. Try not to put anything stupid in there. Some people try to get away with putting different things like, earn money weekly. Don't do that. Craigslist they don't like that. Okay, so you get your ad done. Always put something in for compensation, whether it's, paid weekly, commission-based, DOE, whatever it is. Don't skip out on that. And then you hit post. Now Craigslist is going to send you an email, and if this is the first time you're posting, you're going to have to verify that on your phone. So they'll call you and they'll give you a PIN number, and you have to put the PIN number in on the computer screen, and then your ad will go through. So here's something that's really important. Craigslist changes the rules all the time. So you have to pay attention. You have to keep watching to see what those rules are. They do not like it and do not allow it if you post more than one ad per 48 hours. Now I know that sucks. It used to be you could post every day. Well, you can't. And because you don't want to abuse the system, and especially if you don't have the option of getting any more phone numbers, only post your ad one ad per 48 hours. Now what I like to do is I did my research and found in my area what days are the best days to post on and what times. And I chose 3 days out of the week, making sure that there's a 48-hour gap in between. And then I post on those days every week, and I stay consistent with that. The second thing I did is I have a second account, and I do the same thing. I post 3 times a day. What happens is, for the most part, I'm getting 1 ad a day up. Now, I've learned some things too, which like I said, I'm going to make more videos on this. If you're going to post a job posting, if what you're doing, what you're promoting is a job, and you're going to post in the job section, clickable ads may actually get you ghosted. The system may see it's a clickable ad and think, I don't trust this, you're out. So I started going back to doing written ads. You make it a job post, that's what it is, you're honest, you give some bullet points, and then you get the people to reply. Now I know that could suck if you're getting hundreds of leads a day, but that's just part of the game. If you have an autoresponder system, that you could send them to, that could be great. That might help you. But what I do is in my email reply, I tell them a little more about the job. I'm very professional. I warn them that what I'm doing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. My team does not like that. We don't promote that. We don't want our other team members to promote that. We want people with integrity. And I have my link there. So now the people can actually go to my web link and get into my capture page. And my ads are going up doing that. And I don't put anything about working online or working at home. Just avoid it. So those are my tips. If you do that, clean out your cookies before posting. Don't abuse the system. Post one ad per 48 hours. And be organized. Try to create a campaign. Call it an ad campaign. Using a spreadsheet is a great way to do this. Have the day of the week you're going to post. Write a headline that you're going to post. Put your ad in. And put your category. And then set a plan. I like to do 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. So then I don't have to keep figuring out what I want to do each day. That way all I'm doing is copy and pasting. Copying it from my spreadsheet, pasting it into Craigslist. So I hope that helped you. This really is a game that changes all the time. So if I see new changes, I'll tell you about it. And always keep your eyes open because they change the rules all the time. And I'm going to make a video that's all about online marketers because I feel it's needed. And it's going to be a scathing video because I'm getting a little angry. And I'm going to expose everybody. So I look forward to doing that, and I will see you next time.